You know what they say about that last 10% biting you in the ass? It's not a joke. Assembly itself was easy. It's all the wiring and finish work that's been taking forever. Here you see a mock-up of all the back extrusions. I decided not to run the wires through them. It would create quite a mess later if I had to troubleshoot anything, so now they're inside the camper. Ran all the marker lights. I pushed those wires through the extrusions, and I left slop at the end of them in case they ever need to be replaced. It's easy to pull them out and replace new ones. It's the Max Air fan right there with all the lights. We have that support on there, mainly because we did have to climb on the roof a little bit to move some things around, and I wanted some support because the back wall's obviously not on yet. You can see it's pretty filthy. It's going to need a real good cleaning. Yeah, so the back wall, didn't video it. It was kind of an ordeal. It's one of the heavier parts of the kit because it's a steel reinforcement where all those black lines are. We installed it as one piece. Took 4 guys. It wasn't easy because it was hot out and the glue was drying extremely fast. But we got it on. Ratchet strapped it so it sits into place right. Everything went fairly smoothly considering. Again, those black lines are for the steel reinforcement to mount the rack to. Just did a preliminary hole for the door, just so we can get in and out of it. This is the finish wiring for the marker lights. Now you can see here all the extrusions, how the wiring goes through them. It's fairly easy just to pull them through with some chicken wire. It's kind of a mess, but let's just show you the idea. I was originally going to do all of my wiring for the AC and everything through these extrusions, to lights and everything, just to hide it, but in the future if I needed to troubleshoot anything it would be an absolute disaster, so I decided against that, so I had to take it all apart and redo it. You can see the labels, the label maker, Ian from Wheel Every Weekend's idea. The thing is a godsend. Here it is, mostly finished. Some finish work to do, of course. It's never going to end. But here's the door hole. Wasn't super easy to cut, wasn't hard, but the jigsaw kind of separated the panel a little bit from the insulation. It's not going to be a big deal because it'll be clamped later, but that was kind of an ordeal. But it fits perfect. So all the marker lights are finally in place. I got the corner caps on all the corners to hide all the wiring. Haven't done the finish adhesive at this point. Gonna do it all in black, add a little contrast. So right now it just looks like a big white box. Again, these black marks are where the steel reinforcement is. That's going to be drilled and tapped at a later date to add a rack. Doing this project without cordless caulking guns would be just damn near impossible, especially how fast the stuff dries in the heat. These things are just absolutely friggin' amazing. That's the cornered aluminum for the roof angle. Friend Jared bent that, and I notched it for the solar mounts. Here is the the final trim caulking. It's the same adhesive that holds the panels. It's just black. I mean, it's literally the exact same. It's just different color. So I used frog tape, which is absolutely amazing. Came out perfect. This stuff is like magical. Took a total of 4 entire days just to do the black adhesive trim, and I still have to go through and touch some of it up. It's quite labor intensive, but I absolutely love the result. Here I think I only did the lower portion. The rest of it's all done. I just haven't videoed it yet. That way with the black, when it gets filthy, it doesn't show as much either. Again, frog tape stuff is amazing. Got the door installed. Went fairly easy. Popped right in. Used adhesive and then clamped it in from the back. Oh, here's the more of the final trim done in black. You can see where I'm going with this. I think it came out pretty freaking good. Again, for almost 4 full days of work to do this with the tape and cleaning. It was a pain in the butt, but in the long run, I love it. It's the Turnoverland Euro door, which it's a great door. The screen portion of it's pretty horrible, so that's going to be replaced. But super happy with the door itself. And that's about it. Just got to do some more finish work, and it'll be home soon.